Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our YouTube channel, English for Filipinos. And today we will talk about pronouns. Today we will understand what is a pronoun, why use pronouns, what are the types of pronouns, what is the pronouns agreement, and of course the pronoun case. So, first off, we have what is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word used in place of a noun to avoid repetition and make sentences smoother. We have a little tip over here. Instead of Maria is kind, Maria helps everyone. You can use Maria is kind. She helps everyone because she pertains to Maria as well. So, Maria, the usage of Maria, the noun Maria, the usage of it does not have to be redundant or hindi na paulit-ulit. Next, why use pronouns? Ginagamit natin ang pronouns para nga again to avoid repeating the same nouns para hindi pa ulit-ulit yung nouns. And to make speech and writing less awkward, to clarify who or what is being talked about. So, not only does it prevent being redundant, pero nakakatulong din yun para mas madaling maunawaan kung sino yung tinutukoy sa isang sentence. So, moving on, we have the types of pronouns rather. First off, we have personal pronouns. Ito, tinutukoy dito yung pinapalitan nito yung mga specific na tao or bagay. Halimbawa na lang ay, she is my friend. I gave the book to him. That pen is mine. He hurt himself while running. So, ang pinapalitan dyan is yung specific na tao or bagay. You can, pwede nyong pause yung video para tingnan yung table natin na yan. Okay, second type of pronoun is demonstrative pronouns. Dito naman, pinopoint sa specific na bagay. Ang halimbawa nito ay, this is my favorite shirt, those are my shoes. Parang dito ay merong tinuturo. Meron kang tinuturo, ayun yung paborito kong damit, ayun yung paborito kong sapatos, ayun, may tinuturo ka. Singular, of course, this and that. Plural, these and those. Of course, we have interrogative, kung saan nagtatanong tayo. Tatandaan nyo kapag sinabing interrogative ay nagtatanong. Examples, who is calling? Sino yung tumatawag? Which one do you want? Ano yung mas gusto mo? Mga pronouns na ginagamit natin dito ay who, whom, whose, what, which. Patanong, kumbaga. And we have relative pronouns. It introduce a dependent clause and refer to a noun. So, meron sa relative pronoun, parang nagre-relate tayo. Meron ditong dependent clause. And yung dependent clause na yon ay tumutukoy doon sa noun. So, halimbawa, the girl who called you is my cousin. So, ano yung dependent clause? The girl who called you. Ano yung magiging noun natin dyan? Yung cousin. So, next is, I have a book that you might like. So, what is the dependent clause? I have a book that you might like. So, ano yung noun natin? You. You. Okay, next we have indefinite pronouns. It refer to a non-specific people or things. So kabaligtaran siya ng definite pronouns. Ang halimbawa ay, everyone is here. Hindi naman tinutukoy kung sino yung everyone, kung yung kapatid mo ba yon or what. Some of them left early, so hindi sinabi kung sino-sino yung some. Hindi sinabi na the boss left early, the employees left early, so it's not specific. Nobody answered the door, sorry. Nobody. is not specific because nobody, yeah, it's not specific. You can pause and look at this table. Singular, plural. Singular, we have someone, everyone, anybody, anyone, nobody. Plural, many, few, others, several. Can be both, all, any, none, most, some. So, singular, isa lang ang pinatutukuyan. Plural, marami. So, can be both, singular or plural. Number six, we have reflexive pronouns. Dito naman, nagre-refer back to the subject nung sentence. So, bumabalik ka, nagre-reflect, kumbaga. Examples, I taught myself how to play guitar. So, sino yung nagpa-play ng guitar? I, yung nagsasalita, yung speaker natin. So, we have naman na she did it herself. Sino yung herself? She. Okay? So, the pronouns I, myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, themselves. So, sorry, I have a correction. The pronoun is not, the pronoun is she, pero yung mga ginagamit natin sa reflexive pronouns ay herself. Parang bumabalik ka. So, sino yung herself? Edi she. Sino yung myself? Edi I. Okay, next we have intensive pronouns. Same as reflexive to. Ah, pero nagbibigay dito ng emphasis. Halimbawa I myself saw the accident. So, saan may emphasis dyan? Ano yung ina-emphasize? Yung siya mismo daw ay nakakita ng accident. So, I myself na emphasis. So, yung kanina is reflexive. Bumabalik ka lang. Dito naman may emphasis. As you can see, the difference ay magkahiwalay dito yung dalawang pronoun, pero dito magkatabi. Mayor herself. I myself. Dito naman, I taught myself. I may taught as myself. She did it herself. She, tapos herself. So, we have reciprocal pronouns, which shows mutual action or relationship. Reciprocal. Examples ay they respect each other. So, ano yung pronouns dito, they, tapos yung each other. So, ano yung relationship nila? Respect. Nire-respeto nila. So, another example, we help one another during exams. So, ano yung dalawang pronouns natin dito? We, one another. So, ano yung reciprocal? Tinutulungan nila yung isa't isa. Paano naging reciprocal rather? Yun yung help. So, ano pinagkaiba ng each other at one another? So, each other, nagpe-pertain ito sa dalawang tao. Each other, halimbawa, meron tayong person 1 and person 2. Tinatawag nila yung isa't isa ng each other. Halimbawa, both, I respect my friend. So, as each other doon, di ba? Wait lang. Both Angel and Mike respect each other. So, dalawang tao. Pag naman sinabing one another, marami. So, we help one another during exams. It could pertain to the whole class, the whole class during exams. Nagtutulungan sila or a group of friend. Kunyari marami kayo. Halimbawa, marami kayo sa group of friends nyo. Ngayon, one another ang tawag doon. Next, we have pronouns and agreement. Pronouns must agree with numbers, of course. Kapag isa lang, she. Kapag plural, they. So, singular, isa lang, plural, marami. Two or more. And we have, of course, sa gender, kailangan yan. Hindi pwedeng magkamali. He, she, it. Okay? Person, ano yung it? Of course, nagpa-pertain to sa bagay. Person, we have, ito yung POV, point of view. So, first person, we have I, syempre. I saw the accident. Ikaw mismo yung nakakita. Second naman is, second POV naman, you. Ikaw. You are listening to our lesson for today. Then third person, he, she, they saw the accident. She saw the accident. He saw the accident. So, parang maritesan lang to. Parang kinukwento na lang, ganun. I have an example right here. Incorrect. Each student must bring their pencil. Correct. Each student must bring his or her pencil. Why? What is the where saan nagkamali yung sentence? It's incorrect. Each student must bring their pencil. So, sa student, meron silang gender. So, um, kailangan mong sabihin yun to make the sentence coherent. Each student must bring his or her pencil. Or kung gusto mo naman pa ikliin, students must bring their his or her pencil. So, next we have pronoun case. Use different pronouns depending on their function in the sentence. So, for the function, we have subject. So, kapag ginagamit ang pronoun as a subject, ang tamang paggamit ay he, she, they. So, he went to school, she went to school, they went to school. So, kapag naman object ang function natin, ang tamang gamit him, her, them. I saw him, I saw her, I um I saw them yesterday. So, kapag ka object, parang 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 tinuturo mo kung sino yung naapektuhan ng action. Next, we have possessive. Pag possessive naman, parang nagpapakita ng pagmamayari. That is his book. That is her book. That is their book. So, yep, that ends our lesson for today, all about pronouns. If you learned something, please consider subscribing, and you can leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching.